Ayurvishwayuhu. 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 Paripatu. Paripatu tva. Ayurvishwayuhu. Paripatu tva. Atharva 18:255. 18:255. Ayurvishwayuhu paripatu tva. Vishwayuhu, the life of all, the life of the universe. There's nothing but Satchidananda, whom you can call it as God, Lord, this, that, anything. It's only one. Vishwayuhu, that is the life of the whole universe. Let it Patu, Parakshane, protect us. Paripatu, in all ways. Pari is in all ways, from all sides. In all ways, in all sides. Tva ayuhu, your life, your lifespan. Ayurvishwayuhu paripatu tva. That life of the universe protect you from all sides, in all ways, your life, your span of life. The ultimate protector is that only. You may think of many other means of protections created by man. But all those protections created by man have got its own limitations. It's not 100% dependable. It may fail anytime. It may be broken anytime. It may be infringed anytime. And the very system which we have created for protecting us, and the people in it may cheat us. It's not assured. For our satisfaction, yes, we create our own systems of protection. But the ultimate protection is that which is given by the life of the universe. That is Satchidananda. And how does that system work? That system works in a very, very just way. It doesn't cheat us. Whatever we deserve, that will be given to us. No influence, no bribe, nothing. Whereas in other systems, we have to depend on so many things. Say we have got burglar alarms like that. If the power is off, the whole system is gone. Say we have got security around us, fine. But the very people who are assigned the work of security, if they cheat us, we'll be killed by the very security. We have got a great example in Indira Gandhi. She had all the systems of protection, which you can think of, the highest. That's what they call it in Indian parlance as Z category. Z category protection, highest. What happened? The very people who were supposed to protect her, they themselves massacred her. Why? Because the one who was in charge of protection, he said it's okay, fine, off. Keep on. We have seen people surviving even after a plane crash. We have seen. That is, some system is working to save us or to protect us, depending upon, this is very important. It's not that it happens automatically. It depends upon how we deserve it. How we deserve it. One of my teachers was a great Ayurvedic exponent. He was telling, of course, based on the deep study of Ayurveda, he was telling how you can increase your lifespan. It's not fixed. It's not fixed. If you use your life properly, you can live for a long time. If you use the very life that is given to you in a haphazard way, without system, it will get cut short, short-circuited. Then how do you ensure that you live long? He was telling, it all depends on the purpose of your life. Purpose of mere living is the lowest level. Purpose. I want to live to achieve this. I want to live to do this. I got some goal in life. Higher and nobler is the goal. Yes, you are able to live longer. That's the secret what you're studying. Selfish, if this goal is shorter will be the lifespan. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. The strength what is there in our Sharira Indriya Manas, that's a tool to be used. If we use it diligently with a higher purpose, yes, we can use it for a longer time. So it is in our hands to extend our lifespan or to shorten it. It depends upon how you use the Sharira Indriya Manas, the tool, plus the purpose for which you are using. If the purpose is nobler, what happens? We want to achieve it. We want to achieve it. And to achieve it, we want to live. So that force to live is the highest. The purpose is the noblest. If the purpose is the highest, the noblest, the span of life will get extended. Of course, it has to be maintained well also. The Sharira Indriya Manas, the tool. This is the secret of longevity. What happens? Say the extension of life is in years. Fine. We are doing some good job with the noble purpose. Say during the process we die. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We are happy to take on death also straight. Because as long as I was living, yes, I was working for some noble purpose. So that satisfaction will be there and the person will not be worried or afraid of death. That's the beauty of it. Why we are afraid of death generally? Because we have got so many things to enjoy selfishly. All things cannot be completed. So there will be some shortage, there will be some lack, and you say, oh, I have not done this, I have not done that, I am dying early. But if my purpose is beyond selfishness, selfless, altruistic, nobler, then that worry will not be there. Till my last breath, I have been doing good job for the sake of the world and others. Fine. The time has come. If the end has come, I will go. Tata, bye-bye. That will be the state of mind of the person who is into a nobler purpose. The very person who taught me that, he died in the same way. He was 80 plus. The instrument, the Sharira Indriya Manas, had become quite weak. And he just said, okay, my death has come, I will go. We find many saints, we find many noble people not fearing death, but taking it easily. Why? Because the life what they led would have been purposeful and nobler. So there is the secret of fighting against death. Number one, we can extend our lifespan. Number two, when it comes, we will be in a position to take death also with a positive view, positive outlook, sportive spirit. And these people definitely know that death has to come, if not today, tomorrow. It is something which cannot be avoided. Yes. Every moment of my life, I have made the best use of it for noble purpose. And the time has come, the moment has come, I will go. That's all. We have got such mantras which speak like that. One we have discussed already. That is, Ayam lokaha priyatamo devanam aparajitaha. We have discussed already. Ayam lokaha priyatamo devanam aparajitaha. His whole life is something which cannot be conquered. We are sure to succumb. We are sure to lose. But such a life is liked by all Devajana, all noble people, all great people. Yasmai tomiham mrutyave dishtah purusha jagnishe. Know that your opponent in this life is death, the very death. That's your opponent. You have to fight against it. Can anybody win? Never. We are all going to lose. We are all 100% going to lose. Then what? Then the last line it says, Yasmai toyam mrutyave dishtaha sachatvana hvayamasi mahapura jaraso mrutaha. Purusha Jagdish held there. Yasmai tomiham mrutyave dishta Purusha Jagdish. You know it. Your opponent is death and you are going to lose 100%, if not today, tomorrow. So what is there? Sachatvana hvayamasi mahapura jaraso mrutaha. I got a great challenge here in this life. What is that? Don't die untimely. Make the best use of this Sharirindra, this tool, to such an extent that it becomes worn and torn and you cannot use it further. Till that time you have to use it. And that is the right time to die. That's the right time to discard this tool, Sharirindra Manas. Right? Don't get into untimely death. Now that's the guidance given in that Veda mantra. Ayam lokah priyatamo devanam aparajitaha yasmai tomiham mrutyave dishtaha purusha jagnishe sachatvana hvayamasi ma pura jaraso mrutaha. Jarasa is old age. Ibagal hakko? That is when this tool becomes worn and torn. Before that, pura, ma, don't. Mrutaha, die. Don't die before it is time. How do you know that it's a time to die? When the instrument becomes so dilapidated, so used, so worn and torn, that I cannot use this further. That's the right time. Make the best use of it. Now those things you have to consider here. When death comes, how do you take it? Namostute nirrute tigmate jaha. This also I have done, if I am right. So when death comes, we say, hello, you are my good old friend. I have met you again and again. And because of you only, I have been transformed, changed to one life to another, because of your coming. But I am not afraid of you. Now for this life, you have brought the end. Fine. Come on, let us go. We are good old friends. Bye. See, there is a spirit to face death. That's said in that mantra. Now, when will this all happen? Provided the purpose of our living is really higher and nobler. So if you say, Ayur Vishwayuhu Paripatutva, let the life of the whole universe protect us, save us, and give us life. once again, it will not happen automatically. We have to work for it. We have to keep our purpose higher, nobler, and practice it in our life. And yes, we'll be protected from all directions. We'll be protected always. We'll have a great opportunity of making use of this human life to the best extent possible for the spiritual progress, for the emancipation of the soul. It's not just a word. It is the very life force. It's a very guidance to our leading life. It's not just a prayer. Okay, you protect me, you save me. Yes, he says tathastu. No, it's not like that. I have to work for it. I have to keep a higher goal, higher purpose, and work for it. Yes, definitely, days and years will be added to our life. And because of the purpose, which is noble and selfless, yes, the just Satchidananda will give us additional days and years. We can prolong, we can extend our life. It's possible. But if it's the other way around, yes, it's a short circuit, we will not be able to live longer. Because all our goal and purpose is purely selfish. We are not bothered about the fellow beings around us, fellow creatures around us. We are not worried about the peace and harmony and love of the whole society around us. So then for what purpose they have to live? The very life becomes useless, purposeless, totally selfish, burdensome on the society. So even if you do this prayer without having a higher purpose or goal in life, it will not be answered because you don't deserve it. So keeping in mind different other mantras elsewhere, yes, we try to understand this piece of the Veda mantra. Atharva 18 to 55. Tanva charu redhi. Tanva charu redhi. Tanva charu redhi. Atharva 18:3-7. 18:3-7. 18th Kanda, 3rd Sukta, and 7th Mantra. Tanva charu redhi. Now this goes in tune with the just one, what we studied. Tanva, that is our Sharira, Indriya, Manas. Tanu, Vistare, that's the root. Tanu, Vistare. This whole structure of ours, this whole tool of ours is started from a zygote, a fertilized egg. It's just one fertilized egg, which grew into this very big structure of Sharira, Indriya, Manas. Because it expanded from that one small zygote, yes, we call it as Tanu, Tanva, Tanu Vistare. Charu Redhi, Charu is good, useful. Yedhi, let it have. Dudhai Dharana Poshniyo. So let this Sharira Indriya Manas become Charu. So nowadays this Charu we have understood as the physical appearance and beauty. It's not that. It is its efficiency. Efficiency and proper use. Let it be efficient enough. Let it be efficient enough to achieve the purpose. And it is fit enough to achieve the purpose, the goal, what we discussed just now. Yes, that is a Charu Sharira Indriya Manas. Charu. Charu is purposeful, useful, utilitarian, capable, efficient. That is real Charu. It's not the external beauty what we generally understand as charu. No, it's not that. It doesn't mean the color of the skin. It doesn't mean the shine of the skin. It means a healthy Sharira Indra Manas, which is capable of being used to achieve a higher purpose or a higher goal. Tanva Charu Redhi. Let our Sharira Indra Manas be capable enough, efficient enough to help us to achieve this goal. That is real Charu. Charu is efficient, capable. So it is very clear that we are not ignoring the physical side of it. Sharirindriya Manas, we are very much interested in that. But our interest doesn't end with Sharirindriya Manas. Sharirindriya Manas is the base, and we keep the tool well. It's not just to keep the tool well, but make use of the tool for selfless and higher, nobler purposes. Tool is also important. We are not ignoring it. But keeping the tool in the fine condition is not the end of it. What for we should keep it in good condition? For achieving something else. That's a spiritual progress. Tanva Charu Redhi. So let our Sharirindriya Manas be in a very fit condition so that we'll be able to achieve a higher purpose, a higher goal, which is, of course, selfless and which is altruistic. Next. Uttishta Prehi Pra Drava. Uttishta Prehi Pra Drava. Atharva 18:3-8. 18:3-8. Uttishta Prehi Pra Drava. So I discussed a similar piece of Veda mantra earlier. Prehi, Prehi. That we have seen. Prehi, Prehi. In the previous street. Prehi, Prehi. Atharva 18:154. 18:154. This seems to be complementary to that. Uttishta, Prehi, Pra, Drava. Prehi, Pra, Ihi. In Gatau, Gati is movement. Drava, that's also Dhruv Gatau. Uttishta, now this is a very important thing. Now a similar concept is expressed in other Vedic literatures also. That's in Upanishads and other things. Uttishta Prapyavaran Nibodhata. And it's a famous quotation by our Swami Vivekananda. Uttishta Prapyavaran Nibodhata. Learn and achieve and don't rest till you reach your goal. Uttishta, get up and move. It's a very, very motivating statement. And of course, the root of the statement is in this Atharva Veda mantra. That is Atharva 18:3-8. 18:3-8. Uttishta Prehi Pra Drava. However, Uttishta is very important here. Our life cannot be stagnant. Our life cannot stand still. We have to get up and be moving. This I have explained several times. Then only we are moving with time. Time never stops. The clock, what you use, may stop, but not the time. You see, there's a lot of difference between the two. The clock may stop, but not the time. Time will ticking and ticking and ticking, it will move on. And the time always moves ahead. It is prospective, never retrospective. The clock never goes back. Because of our calculation, we have made some time zones and I move from one time zone to another time zone, maybe the date and time goes back. That's our calculation in time zones. It happens. It happens. When you cross the international date line, yes, you may go to the previous day or you may go to the next day fast. It happens because of the time zones and international date lines, what we have managed to calculate time. But time which is independent of this always is prospective and never stops. It's a continuous forward movement. So our life also should move along with time. It should never stop. It should be always prospective, not retrospective. Don't look back and worry. Don't look back and repent on what we have done earlier. It's over. It's done. What best you can do now and in future, think about that. And about future also, don't worry much, because whatever you do now in the present will create your future. You can frame your future. So future also is in the present. Forget about the past. This is a way we have to look at life. And that Uttishta tells us, don't sit idle. Get up. Move ahead. Move ahead. Pranchaha. In several other Veda mantras it is said, Pranchaha. Prancha means move ahead. Prospective. Now to do it, what has to happen? One is pra-ihi. Move well. Move well. Move with confidence. Move with alertness. Move with great purpose. Get up and move ahead. Great purpose. With all alertness and with all your efficiencies. Pradrava. During that process, melt. Drava is to melt. Melt in a wonderful way. What is this melting with respect to human being? It's not a cube of ice which melts. So here this melting is become sensitive enough to understand the difficulties of your fellow beings and fellow creatures. That sensitivity is called as pradrava here. We melt down by looking at the sufferings of our fellow beings. So when we melt, we are going to extend our helping hand to those who are suffering. And that is the highest, noblest purpose of life. And by doing so, our soul gets emancipated and our soul becomes released from its birth and death cycle. Be sensitive enough to understand the problems of your fellow beings. Whether they do it or not, that's a different issue. If they do it, it's for their good. But you do it, it's for your good. Pradrava, melt down, be sensitive. Be sensitive to the world around. Here one very important point is there. If this being sensitive is for a selfish purpose, you become stressed. But being sensitive is for a higher purpose, you are not stressed. It's a very, very important thing. If it is selfish, we get stressed, we get into anxiety, frustration, so many things will happen, all negative. But if it's for the good of all, greater good of greater number, what happens is totally different. Though we are sensitive, it will not harm us, but it will really help our spiritual growth. It all depends upon what the goal is. Oh, it's all big things what to talk, we cannot do it. No, you are not supposed to stay there. Uttishta, get up. You have to do it. You have to do it. You cannot say, I cannot do it. I will stop. I will rest. No. Uttishta, get up. We are whipped actually by these words to get up and do something good for ourselves and for the society around. Be sensitive. Be progressive. Progressive is prehi, and be sensitive, paradrava. Get up and do it. This is the best formula for leading a life wonderfully well. This you have to understand. And if every person understands this, the whole society around us will be the heaven. As said in Puranas, we should not wait for a heaven after our death. No, we can experience heaven now here, provided we follow these instructions. Our thoughts have to be prospective, and we should get up and move. And while doing so, we have to be sensitive enough to the pains and pleasures of people around us. Share their pleasures, you enjoy. It's not that you only have to get it and enjoy. No. If somebody is laughing, join with them and laugh. What's it you lose? If somebody is in pain, try your level best to wipe out their tears. By which your soul becomes stronger, your soul becomes purer, and you are able to overcome the birth and death cycle. And what is that condition? That condition we call it as a blissful, salvated, moksha, mukti, whatever it is. You will be experiencing only bliss for a long, long, long time. That's the result what you get. Don't worry about it. Do it. You will get it automatically. Karmani eva adhikarasya ma phaleshu kar. Don't worry about what you get. But this is what you will get. And don't worry about it. You are sure to get it, provided you do whatever is required to get it. Pradrava. Be sensitive enough. Share the pains and pleasures of your fellow beings, fellow creatures. Prehi, pradrava, utishta. And then prehi. That's another part of the move and move. Don't get stagnated. Be progressive. I cannot sleep over. I have to be on the move always with time. No scope for laziness. No scope for lethargy. No scope for procrastination. You are familiar with that word? Procrastination? Procrastination. To postpone, okay, let me do it tomorrow, let me do it. No scope for procrastination, no scope for deferring things. Do it now, achieve it. Utishta. Don't delay. Anjantu Deva, next one. Anjantu Deva. Madhuna Ghrutena. Anjantu Deva, Madhuna Ghrutena.
If he comes,
Deva,
go to LA.
knowledgeable people, noble people. Anjantu, let them fill our life. Anjantu, let such noble people fill our life with Madhuna Ghrutena, with honey and clarified butter, ghee. That's Madhuna Ghrutena, it is at the Adhibhautika level. We mean honey and clarified butter or ghee. But the same thing has got Adhyatmika side also. And these noble people fill us, our life with Madhu is something sweeter, sweet thoughts, soothing thoughts, sweet words, and soothing actions. Harmonious, pleasing actions. That's Madhu. And Ghruta is friendship, love, something which sticks on. Ghruta is that which sticks on. Of course, because that nature is there, we call this ghee or clarified butter also as Sneha and Ghruta. Oily, which sticks on. That is the one which binds people together, which attract. People get stuck to us. We get stuck to other people. That is Grita, with friendship. With friendship. Madhuna, with sweetness and sweet words, thoughts and actions. It's not just honey, it's beyond that. Loving, pleasing. Grita. Grita is friendly nature. That which attracts, which binds us. That binding force is called as Grita. Snehana. Something pasty, oily. So that becomes Grita. Let our life be filled with such sweetness and such friendly nature. That's the spiritual meaning of it, Adhyatmika meaning. Now these two are very essential for a peaceful and happy life here. What is the opposite of it? Is to be bitter, not madhu, but bitter. Think badly, speak badly, do badly. Will that life be comfortable? Will that life be happy? Never. And no friendship at all. We have an enmity with every XYZ. The life becomes horrible. The life becomes horrible. Only when we extend our friendly hand to others, yes, they will also be forced to extend their friendship. We can live together. We can be sensitive enough to the pains and pleasures of others. That's what we discussed just now. Pradrava is a continuation of it. We are sensitive enough to share their happiness, share their unhappiness and pain. That is Grita. We are attached. We are attached. I feel my own reflection in the other creatures. That is Grita. And let it be pleasing, that is Madhu. So Madhuna and Gritena Anjantu Devaha. Let noble people, let people with higher purposes and goals help us to see that our life is filled with sweetness, soothing things, and friendship. Madhuna Gritena. Of course, Adi Bhautika is also good. We can lead a healthy life if in our food we have got that Madhu and Grita. Madhu is also a health-giving ingredient, has got ingredients. And Grita also has got life-supporting ingredients. That is for the maintenance of Sharira, Indriya, Manas. Fine, excellent. Even at the Adi Bhautika level, it holds good. Even at the Adi Adhyatmika level also, it's very good. Both levels we can understand it well. Anjantu Deva Madhuna Gritena.
Sharmaji, address?
Address 18310. Atharva 18310. A complementary piece of Veda mantra is here. Raim me Vishwe Ni Yachantu Devaha. Ni Yachantu Devaha. Raim me Vishwe Ni Yachantu Devaha. Atharva 18311. 18311. Not only Madhu and Grita, not only these noble people fill our life with Madhu and Grita, but also Raim. That's in this mantra. Raim me Vishwe Ni Yachantu Devaha. Let them see that I get Rai, all types of Rai, what is required for my life. Rai is wealth. Wealth doesn't mean only rupees and coins. We are very clear. Rai is all that which helps us to lead our life and satisfy our requirements. So you can say it is paraphernalia, the tools, additional tools, apart from Sharira, Indriya, Manas. We need so many things and paraphernalia for our functioning, and all that comes under Rai. It may be money, it may be gold, it may be silver, it may be land, it may be grains, it may be livestock, it may be forest wealth, it may be wealth of the water, the rivers, anything which sustains us, which gives us all the life, which gives us a beautiful environment for a happy and healthy living. All that comes under Rai. So that also we need. So at the very same Devaha, the noble people, the great people, let them see that we get Ya Prapana, Yachantu. Let them give us even that Raim. That is what? Vishwe. Vishwe, all types of wealth. Ni Yachantu, Ni means always. Ni means always. Nirantara. Continuously let us be getting all this. All that. That is Madhu is there, Ghrita is there, along with that Rai is also there. Let's get all this. Again back to square one. All this will not happen automatically. All this will not happen automatically. We have to work for it, we have to sweat for it, we have to deserve it. Yes, it comes to us. It's not that I pray and it will be showered on me. No, it will not happen. We have to play our role. We have to work for it wholeheartedly, coordinately. What is that coordination? Coordination of our thought, words, and actions. If we do it, yes, we are sure to get it. That's the formula. The formula is one has to work for it wholeheartedly, with all knowledge and with all selflessness. With the work, yes, they get it. And of course, we have got those noble people for our guidance. They have got. They will guide us. Do like this, you will get it. And how they guide us? Without any expectation, with love on us. With love on other fellow beings, they guide us. Take their guidance, do it, get it. It's not automatic, it will not be showered on us. That's a very, very important thing. Because many people say, you pray, you will get it. No. If you pray, you will not get it. Pray, of course, pray and work for it, you will get it. Mere prayer will not give us anything. Because we've seen people praying again and again, many times, in different ways, but they have not got it. They will not. They will not. A suitable, complementary action should be there. Work should be there. Then we will get it. Mere prayer will not help us. But of course, we have to pray. We have to pray. But we should not stop at praying. We have to continue it into our action. That's what they say. Prarthana. Prarthana is prayer. And what is that prarthana? They say very clearly, Prarthana vai sankalpaha. This I discussed many times. Prarthana vai sankalpaha. So whatever we pray has to be translated into, has to be converted into determination of putting it into practice. If you determine and practice it, yes, our prayers will be answered, not otherwise. Prayer is fine, but don't stop there. It's just a comma. Continue it with determination, continue with putting it into action. There ends our prayer. Mere words is not a prayer. A prayer, if it has to be realized, what we need is determine, practice. Then it will happen. Anything we wish for, we have to pray, determine, and practice. That's the golden rule. So here also the same thing is there. That's it says, Rai me vishwe ni yachantu devaha. And noble people, bestow on me the Rai, the wealth, what is required, always. All will that is required, always. That's our wish. Wish is fine, but wish has to be realized with determination, practice. That's very, 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 very important. Okay, we shall end it up here. And I got many, as usual, many such guidelines We'll see again and again. Okay. Namaste.